And just like that, we've just conquered Fuji-san! Here we are after English Channel, Inca Trail, Mount Everest, the 4th challenge from the Conqueror Challenges app, Mount Fuji. Quickly, if you don't know what a virtual challenge is, it's basically a route that has been predefined by the organizer of the virtual challenge that you can accomplish in any way you want. Let's say the route is 74 kilometers, like it is in the Mount Fuji challenge. You can accumulate any activities you want in order to complete those 74 kilometers and go from start to finish. In my case, I've chosen to do everything with running, but you can use cycling activity, walking, hiking, swimming, anything you want towards building the mileage to complete the whole route. That is the basic gist of a virtual challenge. But where the Conqueror Challenges app makes it a lot better is that they create a lot of milestones in order for you to keep on going and keep your motivation up. For instance, every 20% of the way you will be contributing towards planting a tree, which is always something you look for while you run. It gives you motivation to go to the next step and go just a little further just to check this milestone. You will also receive postcards along the way, which can help you immerse yourself into the story and discover a little bit the route that has been created here. This is why I think virtual challenges are a very good help in order to boost your motivation and help you go the extra mile, literally. But before we dive into the Mount Fuji challenge, I want to say that I've paid this challenge with my own money. The Conqueror Challenges app hasn't sponsored this video, or they're not giving me any money to say anything. They have no idea I'm doing this, so this is my 100% own opinion about this challenge. Mount Fuji is a very special place and something very special to me and Margot as well. The reason for that is that 2 years ago, before we actually moved from France to the UK, we did a trip in Japan and spent 2 days at Mount Fuji. No kidding, this is the actual picture we took when we had breakfast in front of Mount Fuji, and it has always been in our bucket list to one day make the full ascent to the top of the volcano. So I was really eager to complete this challenge and kind of immerse myself into this route that goes along all the lakes and finally starts climbing toward the top of this beautiful mountain. By the way, question of the day, if you have ever wanted to climb Mount Fuji, let me know in the comments if this is something that is on your bucket list. But now let's get some running done. For the 3 run you just saw, I was still in the 100 kilometer week challenge. Link up there if you're interested. And actually, the first day was the final of the European Championship where England was playing against Italy. And I didn't really notice when I was running in the beginning, but during my second run of the day, I did saw some very enthusiastic English fan here in the UK watching the final. Really sorry that the cup didn't come home to England, but it wasn't gonna stop me from getting my medal for the Mount Fuji. And talking about medal, let's have a quick look at the medal that I received for my previous challenge, which was Mount Everest. I received it just before going on my 4th run with the Mount Fuji challenge. So here is the unboxing. Look at this. So nice. This is a whole all the colors of all those little flags you see every time there is a big ascent. And look at this, the little pikes, I believe it's called pikes in English, I hope so, for climbing ascents. This medal it's beautiful. Wow. So, same question as always. 3 medals. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try to show them to you guys. Which one do you prefer? Okay, but now let's run some more.
Never ever, now I am shivering and withered. Will never be better. When I met her, she told me she was not a sinner. You said but not forever. Make it all turn bad. You know I'm a real don't say. Clown, look at me now. Here I go down, here I go down, down, down. Didn't know you would lose me quick. It's time that I learn those tricks. Now here we go down, spinning around, round, round. I fell by your other side. I can't feel your appetite. You pull your hands away from mine. Yeah, I stand where the lighting goes. Won't move from this place. I know. Don't even dare survive. Yeah, yeah. Never ever. Now I am shivering and withered. Will never be better. When I met her, she told me.
The more I progressed the challenge, the more I started to use their Street View option. I didn't look at it very much in the first 3 challenges that I did, but I really tried to give it a go in this one. And I must say, I was amazed. This is extraordinary. It's super, super good to immerse you into this route and really give you a feeling that you are actually climbing Mount Fuji. When you're passing all through the lakes, I don't know why, but I just feel really amazed being able to pinpoint exactly where you are and where you would be if you were running along this course. It also brought back a ton of memory as we stayed in a hotel next to a lake at Mount Fuji when we had our trip there, and seeing all those lakes, and I mean this, it's absolutely beautiful, and it made me super eager to go on and keep eating the miles. Another good motivation I had was the audiobook I was reading, and you know that I'm always giving you an audiobook recommendation. This time it's still The Girl Who Played with Fire. I started this audiobook while running the previous challenge already, and I'll keep on reading it until the end. It's really captivating, and every time I come home and have to stop the audiobook, I feel bad and I already want to be the next day in order to go back to running and keep on listening to the book. So I think it's a tremendous way to increase your motivation. So if you haven't tried it, I put a link in the description. Have a look, try it for once. I believe Audible is doing like first book free, so you can try it for a month. You don't like it, you just cancel it, but I'm ready to bet that you'll enjoy it very much, like I did. After those 4 runs, I was 7 runs into the challenge and 79% completed. So it was time for me to finish this challenge and receive my medal once and for all. And the added motivation here was that I only had 2 days to complete this because we had to go back to France, where I knew that I wouldn't be able to run. I was there only for 48 hours. It was a very short amount of time, so I knew that I couldn't take my running clothes there. Therefore, I had to finish in 2 days, knowing that when we will come back from France, we'll have to quarantine for 10 days, and I wasn't gonna wait 2 weeks to finish the challenge. Extra motivation also was that during those 2 days, I had to finish the challenge. That was Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday was the official return of Park Run. I made a full video about it. Have a look if you want. But that boosted my motivation so much to keep on going, and that's what I did. That's it, 10K done, and just like that we've just conquered Fuji-san. Here we are at the top of an ancient volcano with an incredible view of the bay and Tokyo. This challenge was absolutely incredible. I think it's the time that I enjoyed the most, the street view one. I did recognize a lot of places that we actually went with Margot when we stayed for one night at Mount Fuji, near to a lake. That was absolutely incredible. Overall, I think this challenge was really good. Main point for me was the use of the street view for the first time. It really made me feel like I was traveling, and I think it made a very good echo to my previous travel to Japan almost 3 years ago now. You know, back in the days where you could travel and go anywhere you want. I'm missing this time a lot, I must say, and therefore I think this challenge was a very good way for me to just escape and imagine I was running there, and I really enjoyed it. As I said in the video, I have to wait for almost 2 weeks until I can go back to running and start the Giza Pyramid Challenge, but that would only increase my motivation to go on achieving this challenge even faster once I'm allowed to go out running again. If you want to see the unboxing of the Mount Fuji medal, I guess I would have received it by the time I'm doing Giza Pyramid Challenge. So I suggest that maybe you give it a like to this video if you enjoyed it, maybe click subscribe and notification bell if you want to see the next videos about virtual challenges, running advice, running challenges in general. If you are interested in running one of the Conqueror app challenges, there's a link in the description. I think it gives you 10% off and gives me some form of discount if I want to buy the next challenge. I'm not getting any money, by the way, with this. I think it's only giving me some discount if I want to buy the next one or something like this. And if you are a running nerd like me who likes to go on Strava and look at other people's activities and try to learn from them, I'll give a link to the 9 runs I did in order to complete this challenge. Kudos are very much appreciated. And now I'll toss this video to the previous challenge I did, which was Mount Everest. As always, thank you very much for watching and until next time.